These are randomly generated NHL players, and I will be selecting 20 of them to build my team. For today's challenge, I will know absolutely nothing about any of these players. Instead, I will be picking at random. Once I've made 20 choices, we will assemble this team on NHL 25 and simulate through franchise mode with the hopes of winning that Stanley Cup. I've actually sort of indirectly done this one before because I had a dice, was it, or a wheel, something that determined how much info I got, and one of them was nothing. So we're going to be drafting a whole team knowing absolutely nothing. Pure random. So here we go, our first set of players, and obviously we get nothing. And to start off, I'm going down the middle. Wow. Okay, that was an unreal start. We got lucky there. Marty Necas. He only has 307 and 419, which is kind of surprising to me, actually, but he's still unreal, and he is absolutely welcome on this team. Next up, we have, who knows? It's going to be, how am I going to do this every time? I don't know. I guess I don't have to. I could just have the three players here. But anyway, let's go to the left. That was my initial instinct. Guys, we are absolutely on one to start off here. Are you kidding me? We get Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He is going to be probably a second-line centerman for us. I'm assuming Necas will be our first-line center, but maybe not. We'll see how the rest of the draft goes. Maybe one of them will play the wing. Oh, no way! To the right, obviously. We got to do one of each. We're sampling. There we go. That was bound to happen. Kyle Palmieri will be the next member of our team. We miss out on a Brock Besser and a Beniers. Both those guys would have been nice. I'm not upset with Palmieri, though, to be honest. Really, I feel like I could not have missed there. Do I go in the same? You know what? No, we're going to break the cycle. I want to have somebody good off to the right this time. So that's where we're going. Absolutely should have stuck to the pattern. I don't know what I was doing. Rookie mistake. We get Jeff Skinner. Could have had Nate Doggy Dog. That is absolutely heartbreaking. But what are you going to do? Oh, it doesn't matter. But we are going to the middle again here. Well, again is not really the word I should be saying because we didn't just do that, but we are going down the middle. Me personally, I love that. That is the best player we could have got. Matthew Knies. He's like a good 85 overall, I believe. Fire me vertical. Although we're doing this blind, we are absolutely drafting a squadron here. I'm going back to the right. For some reason, it's calling my name. I don't necessarily love that. He's probably low 80s. Lee is about mid 80s, and then Barbashev is like upper mid 80s. So, yeah. Oh, well, he could be a role player. Third liner. You know what? I'm going to change how I'm doing this right now because instead of having to go through the filter and turn off all of the parts of the card, I could just call it now, and then when we randomize, we get that player. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's been a while, so with the next round, we are going to take the left player. The first one. And we get Mikheyev. Oh, okay. Well, that was just kind of a stinky round all around. Another third liner, I guess, role player. Where should we go next? That's the question. Down the middle. All right, so we miss out Arvidsson, and we get the Conn Smythe, man. Wowza. Gino would have been fire. But you know what? Marchessault is solid as well. We take it. You know what, though? I'm feeling it again. We're going back down the mid-ski. We missed out on... Oh, yeah. That's actually fire. Okay, so we get Brock Nelson. We don't get McMahon. We don't get Geeky. That's elite. Brock Nelson has been very good recently. I don't feel like our team really has, like, a top-tier goal scorer yet, which would be nice if we could get one of those, but right now, defensively, we're sick. I think that for the next card, we are finally going back to the right. We miss out on Peterka Olofsson, and we get Ryan Strome. Getting a lot of centermen here. Peterka would have been cool, but instead, we get the brother of my boy on the Capitals, Dylan Strome. All right. Ooh, let's get ready to take the middle card. No way, dude. Oh, come on. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't go. Connor Brown, welcome. Surprisingly, this is already our last forward, and we are going to go for the first card, the one on the left. Oh, yeah, I actually love that. Whoa, what a round. Could not have missed, but yeah, maybe it would have been, like Verhaeghe, is he like a goal scorer? Kinda, I guess. He does have 147 to 155, so quite the ratio there. Tom Wilson's got 152 to 191. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll just shut teams down. Other teams won't be able to score. For our first round of defensemen, we're taking the far right. We miss out on Schneider, Seth Jones, and we kept Bernard Docker. Jonesy would have been real nice. But alas, it was not meant to be. All right, let's see what you got. We're going to flip the script and go all the way over to the left side this time. The newest member of our team is Dante Fabro. All right, I'm actually totally cool with that. Good stuff. You know what, though? We're going left again. Very first card. Oh, Dmitry Orlov. Yeah, we actually clutched up there. That is huge. Love that for the program. We have not taken the middle defenseman yet, so let's give that a whirl. Come on, show me the money. Yeah, well, third pairing defenseman, played a grand total of 11 NHL games. You're about to play 84. I don't love the taste that that's leaving my mouth, so we're going to the middle again in hopes that we can repair said taste buds. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm fine with that. Wallman is like mid-80s. I'm totally down. We only have one defenseman left, and then obviously we got to take both of our goalies. So I'm going to go in a pattern. Next defenseman, we're going left, and then goaltender 1, we'll do center, and then right. So left card for a final defenseman. Oh, man. Oh, come on, dude. There's only really one spot we could have gone there. Well, card laid is a card played, and we get Morrow. And then, as I mentioned, we are going for a full cycle through the cards here, so we will be taking the center goaltender. We miss out on the Gus Bus, and we get the neck tattoo himself, Askarov. I don't love that. We need a huge pull here for the right goaltender. This makes it so dramatic, too. Oh, Bennington, Bobrovsky, and yo, there's no way, dude. There's absolutely no way. If we're lucky, Askarov will be low 80s. I guess we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe this team's going to surprise us all. You just never know. With that being said, let's go build the team and see what we're working with. Hello, this is your captain. We have officially landed on National Hockey League 25, and your Knoxville Knights are 86 overall in Division 4. I'll take yikes for 200, Alex. It's all right. We got this. But Jabroni does not got my lines. All you have to do is bow leave. Clearly, I have waiver notifications off, all right? Just throwing that out there because it seems that even when I do turn this off, they decide to show up. Completely unrelated to the video, but I also picked up this bad boy recently, and I am fired up. I want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. However, I don't have it yet, so that's a limitation. If you have one or are planning to get one, let me know what game you're excited for. I wish we could put NHL 26 on there. It'd be fun to franchise it up, but I don't think that's happening. Ever. Byron Hunter, buddy. Let's get the job done. So this is what we're working with. Quite frankly, if we get 38 wins, I'll be impressed. I'm moving Strome up because it feels wrong to have an 84 overall player. Oh, he's listed as a second line forward, but yeah, you're definitely on the third line, pal. Sorry. I lied. We're putting an 84 overall on the fourth line anyway because Palmieri's listed as a second line forward, but Jeff Skinner is a third. So at least we can get chemistry with him on the third. Plus, he's a sniper, so hopefully get him out there a little bit more, even though our ice time allocation is roll 4 lines. I'm liking what I see here, though. Why do these two already have a +3? That is phenomenal. Great work. Orlov and Fabro, and then Bernard Docker and Wallman. Stronger on the left side, that's for sure, but you know what? It's okay. And we lucked out here. Askarov was 82 overall. I think that's maybe a little bit generous, but I don't know. I don't really hear much about him, so maybe he is deserving of the 82 overall. Let me know. And our backup goaltender is the absolute fridge. 6'7", Dennis Hildeby at 77 overall. So we are going to have to do some chemistry talks here. Hopefully we can break through. I think it's pretty obvious, but I'm going to say Natchez gets the most points. He'll have, I don't know, man, 72. And this team's going to get 43 wins. I'm being optimistic. I'm just getting over a stomach flu here as well, so I'm trying to power through. Wish me luck. The show must go on, as they say. We're getting really lucky right now. I've only had one person tell me to shove it so far. With that, we are ready to start simulating. Let's see if we can at least get some W's, but I don't know, man. I showed you I have it turned off. Usually my way of fixing it is turning it to stars only, and then that mostly works. All right, 4-2-0. We beat Tampa Bay. Maybe we're not so stinky after all. If this team somehow gets into the playoffs, I'm going to be so fired up. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I'm going to throw it out there that we had $22 million of cap space left. So, you know, a couple pennies here and there. Man, why is our division so tough? This is crazy. Actually, maybe it's not. No, it is. We would have been like third in that division. This is more or less our finalized chemistry. We do have a +5 on the first line now, which is huge. And then we got a couple of +2s for the second and third. Love to see that. Defensively, we're rocking 3s all around. The only person that won't buy in here is Morrow. But even if he does, I don't think it's going up from a +3. It might go to a +4, but I sort of doubt it. On that note, we can just rip through the simulation. So let's do this thing. That's not good. We don't start with a loss. Oh boy. Come on, lads. Dig deep. How are we going to beat the Florida Panthers? 7-1. And then not make the playoffs. Make that make sense. We got to string together some more wins here. We're just floating around that 500, which I mean, 500 without the overtime losses. But also, how many games can you lose in overtime? I feel like we're going to set the record. Okay, I'm liking what I see right now. Big win streak. Oh yeah, keep it going. Oh, we get taken down by the Utah Mammoth. But it's all right. We're going to bounce right. We're getting right back on that horse, right? Against the Golden Knights here? Yup. What about the Ducks? What have you got for us? Oh, baby. Knights are kind of on one here. Seattle Kraken, another overtime W. This team loves overtime. It's actually crazy. Oh, my word. The Jets are 9 points up on us. Hey, Beck Malenstein. Took him in one of the Bender drafts, but I will not be claiming you today, sir. Our record's, like, decent. You know what? We might just we'd be second in that division. I think we're just falling victim to a very, very difficult division. It's going to be crazy to see what the final standings look like because, yeah, like this is absolutely out of control, dude. We kind of went on a fairy tale run. Come on, boys. Let's go here. Win some more hockey games. We have apparently 94 points with 2 games left. I'm not really sure. Why is that so far ahead of what's going on over here? Wait, hold on. Oh, because there's 84 games. That's right. All right, come on. We need wins here. Yes? No? Bro. Nah. If we won this game, you know what? Even if we went to overtime and lost, we probably would have been in. I can't even be mad. Like, the boys played unreal. We just got absolutely finessed. Your Stanley Cup final is between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Vancouver Canucks. Now, let's go look at these standings because I got to know what's up. We had 98 points. The Seattle Kraken had 95 and finished 6th. That is actually dumb. Carolina won the President's Trophy, 120 points. Let's see where we are exactly. So, yeah, we finished 13th, didn't get in. 14th place Senators did not get in. Oh my, dude, that is absolutely... I'm sick to my stomach right now. The stomach flu is back. I am proud of the Knoxville Knights. You guys played incredible. Natchez was nearly a point a game. He had 83. Marchessault had 35 tucks and 79 points. Good stuff. Brock Nelson and Nuge both had 73. Timmy, 60 points. Good stuff. How did Jeff Skinner have 50? Orlov gave us 50 points as a defenseman, and we got 31 from Wallman. Morrow somehow... Whoa. All right, I see you guys. Look at this kid. Are you kidding me? 916 save percentage. Askarov just had the season of a lifetime. Fred Wise had a 913 save percentage, and he had 45 wins, which is league leading. A 919 for Mackenzie Blackwood. He played really well. That actually looks like the most on the... Yeah, that is. Do you guys want to play a little game? Because today it is Cale Makar. He had 98 points. He cleared it. Absolutely. 15 points up on Quinn Hughes. That's crazy. And here's Seth Jones, the guy that we almost had on our team. Would have been nice. Oh well. What are you going to do? Oh my word, dude. Settle down. Barkov, 130 points, is going to be your Art Ross winner. Reinhardt had 128, 89 hamburger helpers, 52 tucks for Barkov. I see 66 for Nate Dogg. Probably a Rocket Richard. Yep, can confirm. Kucherov had 63, Rantanen 58, and Marcus Foligno had the most penalty minutes by a lot. 174. Good for you. The Tampa Bay Lightning have Jake and Bake, Braden Point, and obviously, are you kidding me? Second line, Bjorkstrand, Cirelli, and Hagel. That's the best second line in hockey. That is nuts. Paul, Glendening, and Gord, also nasty. Defensively, solid. Yeah, this team is just an absolute wagon. And don't forget about this guy. He could steal games. Vancouver, definitely the underdogs here, but maybe they'll take that and use it to their advantage. DeBrusk, Pettersson, and Besser. First line, they got Garland, Hedel, and Kane. Doesn't quite compete with Tampa's second line. But you know what? You got to the Stanley Cup final. Anything's possible. Quinn Hughes and Hronik as the top pair. Then they got the other Pettersson with Myers. And how about one more Pettersson? Just for good luck. They got a Pettersson hat trick. And then they've got Thatcher Demko in the net, backed up by Lankinen. So 2 solid netminders. Allow us to advance one day at a time and award ourselves a Stanley Cup champion. Oh, Vancouver! Jumping out to the 1-0 series. Yo. Come on. You know what? I'm kind of pulling for it. Yo, no way, dude. Are they going to do it? Tampa Bay. Uh-oh, here they come. No, they can't do it. Wow, the Vancouver Canucks just won the Stanley Cup, beating Tampa Bay like it was nothing. Good for you, Vancouver. Well done. Thatcher Demko was on a mission. 2 shutouts, a 928. To be fair, Vasilevsky was also on a mission. So was Bob. 3 shutouts and a 923. These 3 all played outstanding. Defensively, the leader is, what does the Fox say? He had 19 points in just 20 games. He was a -9 though, whereas Quinn Hughes was a +9, 18 points in 24 games. And your Conn Smythe winner most likely is going to be Jake DeBrusk. That is a new one, and I'm here for it, 100%. A lot of 21s. Besser, you know what? Actually, they might give it to Besser just because he had 13 tucks. Really, it should go to the goalie because none of these guys are point a game, and Demko was standing on his head, evidently. Art Hart combo intact to Sasha Barkov, obviously. Cale Makar gets the Norris, no surprises there. Reinhart, Lady Bing. Samoskevich, Mackey, I think, is the individual who I didn't know in the one vendor draft. I kind of got roasted for that. Keedle awarded the Conn Smythe. Okay. The Vezina as well as the Jennings go to Mackenzie Blackwood. Sealer, the Bill Masterton winner, as you do. It's almost more of a lock than Sidney the Kidney and the Selkie. Montgomery, Jack Adams recipient. Yep. And Barkov with 1 more, but we know Nate Doggy Dog, 66 tucks, gets the Rocket Richard. I wasn't really sure if I was going to record another NHL 25 video because I feel like I'm pretty much set up until NHL 26, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see when this goes out. Maybe you guys will just be getting an extra video 1 week. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I appreciate you guys. I can't thank you enough for the support you've given me through NHL 25. And obviously, we've seen sort of the rise of the Bender drafts, which were a lot of fun. And I look forward to doing them again. If you enjoyed the video, if you could subscribe and as well drop a like, that would be tremendously appreciated. But even if not, I appreciate you for stopping by regardless. No playoff action for us, but that was not our fault. The team played phenomenal and we just got screwed over by the playoff system. A lot of it is what it is in this video, but hey, it is what it is.